When I do certain actions on my phone, it triggers certain things for me that I set it up to do. Up is jump, down is crouch. Bring my grenade out, I'll turn the steering wheel to the right. If I wanted to heal, steer it to the left. And it will start healing for me. So I can now turn and jump at the same time just by using my thumbs. Yo gang, I have something spicy for you lot today. In my hand is the new REDMAGIC 11 Pro that REDMAGIC sent your boy. Shout out to REDMAGIC for sending us this amazing device. Now the situation is they've asked me to make a review and performance test video for this phone. So guess what? You get front row seats for the whole REDMAGIC 11 Pro experience. Alright then, lo and behold, the REDMAGIC 11 Pro. Now before we start talking about what's actually on the outside of the phone, let me tell you guys what this phone packs on the inside. It has a Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5 CPU, which is the fastest in the world that you can find for any mobile device right now. It can go up to 24 gigs worth of RAM and up to 1 terabyte worth of storage. Battery wise, it has 7500 mAh, which is 450 more than the REDMAGIC 10 Pro if I remember correctly. On the inside though, it's the same size but it has more capacity, so same size more power type she. Now the version that I have today is the Cryo version, which has 12 gig RAMs and 256 gig in storage. You'll notice that on these other versions there's these fancy things, right? These fancy things that you see on these two other devices are the new unique feature that the REDMAGIC 11 Pro has. I don't have it on my Cryo version, but that is basically the all brand spanking new aqua cool system. It is the world first liquid cooling system that's been produced for this device only. World first, gang. It's absolutely insane. There are three main things that this new aqua cooling system does for your phone. Number one, it keeps your chip's temperature low at all times. Number two is it evenly dissipates the heat, evenly distributes the heat across your entire device. So it's not just one hot spot here and then warm here, one here and then hot here. It's evenly distributed for you. And the way that it distributes it is number three, it draws it away from the battery. So as your battery gets hot, the ventilation and the new liquid cooling system draws that away from your battery, so you get better battery life in the long term. Now, what does the phone have around it? On the right hand side of the phone are pretty much all your buttons. Actually, literally all your buttons. You've got your triggers. First and foremost, it is for gaming. I'm going to be using this a lot. I actually do use this a lot anyway. Gaming mode, power, volume buttons, and on both sides you have one ventilation exhaust here and another ventilation exhaust here. This bit here lights up when you're in gaming mode. I don't know if you can read it. Anyway, it says there, game mode, and you've got like a bit of RGB situation happening here when you're gaming. Right then, gang, let's get some gaming done. We're gonna jump on Arena Breakout, which is one of the most demanding games on mobile right now, both performance and graphics. I'm going to show you guys some features of the phone that you definitely want to learn about before we even jump into actual gaming performance tests and all of that. Now, first and foremost, let's check if we're on 144 Hz. Yes, the display is 144 Hz on this device. So if your game allows you, you can game on 144 FPS. Now, the best thing about Arena Breakout is that it lets you play on maximum graphic settings and maximum FPS at the same time. We've also turned anti-aliasing on and resolution maxed out to 1080p, so it looks as best as it can possibly do. And everything else is, I mean, we can add the bloom, we can add the reflection, foliage quality, normal, simple, normal, texture, resolution, normal. Yeah, we'll just basically crank everything up and check how the phone handles it. Now, in terms of the features of the phone, there is a bunch of stuff that you are definitely going to want to see, chat. Let's start off by turning on the triggers on the top, which is the right and left over here. I've already mapped it out. So I'm going to be using the right trigger for ADS, left or shoot. That's the standard trigger. There's nothing crazy new over there. However, the thing that I really like that they've added is the somatosensory manipulation, it's called. So when you switch this on, when you tilt your device in certain ways, it triggers one of these buttons for you. So what I've done is whenever I tilt my phone up like this, my character will jump. Whenever I tilt my phone down, as you can see here, turn it off. It's this one here on the top here. Yeah, it's turning that on. That's bound to my my jump. So yeah, anyway, when I do certain actions on my phone, it triggers certain things for me that I set it up to do. So for example, up is jump, down is crouch. If I wanted to bring my grenade out, I'll turn the steering wheel to the right. If I wanted to heal, so let's just throw that. Take a bit of damage. Right, I'm burning. Okay, if I wanted to heal, turn my phone to the left, steer it to the left, and it will start healing for me. Absolutely bloody bonkers, right? Now, for some games like Arena Breakout, you have lean on your character. Lean left, lean right. You can also do that. You can manipulate your phone to lean for you. That is absolutely bonkers. Now, I've been struggling to get used to it. It's just not something that I'm used to just yet. But I guess it's something that could help, or just have it on something else rather than lean, because obviously when you turn, you can't really see where you're going. So yeah, anyway, it's such a cool feature because you can just run around. You can now become a 2 thumbs player like this, because you know there's like Sweats that plays like this, right? So now you can literally just be a normal thumbs player, and your index fingers are ergonomically already going to be at the top of your phone, which is your aim, and then you shoot, right? And then now you have other buttons without having to move your fingers. Heal, that's heal to the left. Crouch. Uncrouch. Walking, jump. Walking, jump. That's absolutely insane. That is literally a game changer, gang. But yeah, anyway, guys, let's do some performance tests and also play around with the motion manipulation. Right, okay, we're a little bit blurry. I'll tell you what's on the screen anyway. We are currently on 143 FPS. So what we're going to do is we're just going to test this game and max out the performance review on it, because this game is notoriously known for dropping frames when you're spamming a bunch of Molotovs. That's absolutely insane, chat. So what we'll do is we'll just spam some mollies and then see if we're going to drop the frames. Merry Christmas, you filthy animals. Right, we are literally... Yeah, we're just staying on 143, 143 FPS the entire time. That's actually bonkers, chat. So I can now turn and jump at the same time just by using my thumbs. I wonder how it will do when we crouch and start shooting straight away. Oh, that's crazy. It will definitely take a bit of time getting used to it, but it's such a good feature to have. That's crazy. Look at that. You can now be one of the Sweats without even sweating it. Right then, now it's time for some Genshin Impact. There is absolutely no way we are going to do a review video on a new device without playing this game. This is like the bread and butter of review for games, right? Why? Because it's such a big game. Really, really big game. Open world, flashy skills. There's just so much stuff going on at the same time. That's literally right in front of you and also right behind you, because it's rendering a bunch of stuff as you move every second. So what we're going to do is we're just going to jump on. We are in the level 30 area and my team is only like level 18, but I'm guessing we're going to be able to get some action here and use our flashy skills immediately. Oh, I think I'm getting attacked. Ah! All right, okay, let's just pop this guy. We got this. Come on. Do we have this, or am I gonna die? Switch out, switch out. Wait. What in the gacha is going on here? I think I'm gonna die. Yeah, I think I'm dead, chat. We're on steady 60 FPS. As you know, is this gonna pause the game for me? Oh, it did pause the game for me. Damn. Yeah, so as you know, the graphics is basically beautiful in this game, but you've got to max it out to get beautiful graphics, right? So I've maxed everything out. So the custom, it says custom there because I changed the FPS to 60, but everything is just literally on highest. And the phone is just not struggling at all. Oh, did I die? Oh, my character died. GG's. Oh, here we go. That's a gliding spot, isn't it? This is where you would normally get a little bit of lag on, you know, lower end devices, because it's literally rendering so many things around you, plus the effects that's going on around you as well. So we are having absolutely no problem with any of this. Right then, Asphalt Legends, baby. I wanted to playtest a racing game on this device to see how this device performs while it's producing ungodly amount of frames with amazing graphics. So this is one of the most frame demanding games out there right now, and we have basically maxed everything out. Game settings, graphics. Yeah, we've literally just maxed everything out. Frame rate 120 and everything else is switched on high. 144 screen refresh rate as well. We're just gonna play it raw as it is. With this game, we were getting a maximum of around 73 FPS. Now, that's no fault of the device, obviously, right? The thing is, when you've got a new device, games aren't optimized for it for quite some time. The devs just haven't had a chance to optimize their game for that. Sorry, they haven't optimized their game for a specific device. So yeah, we're coasting at around about 77, 75, 78 actually. So we're getting a good amount of FPS. My god, the game looks freaking beautiful. Doesn't do the screen justice on how beautiful and vibrant it looks, and bright as well. So this would be really good for gaming in the under the sun when you're on the beach or something, because it's really hard to see there, right? But yeah, absolutely zero problems on there at all. Well, there we have it, guys. The REDMAGIC 11 Pro. What do you think? One thing I've really noticed that is a big difference from all the other devices I've played, even REDMAGIC previous devices, the 10 Pro, is the liquid cooling makes a massive difference on its phone. Normally when I'm playing at like maxed out settings in Arena Breakout, for example, the device will get hot. Because the device gets hot, my hands start sweating, and you know, everything just goes hot. But with this, it was getting warmer, but it just stayed warm. Like, there was nothing crazy about how hot it was getting. It wasn't hot in the middle. It wasn't hot on the side. It was literally just perfectly warm device the whole way through. That, like, it literally doesn't feel like hotter on any points of the device. And yeah, as you can see, it literally just laughed at everything I threw at it at max settings, and I'm absolutely loving the new features. There's actually a ton more new features within the side swipes, the armory thing for the you know, for the phone. So I'm definitely going to be messing around with those, and hopefully this is going to be one of my staple devices that I play on. 100% when I'm traveling, I'm going to be using this for sure. Anyway, what do you guys think about the phone, the performance, or anything that you can think of? Drop it in the comment section below. Let's talk. And if you want to buy one of these, my link's going to be in the pinned comment or on the description of this video. Anyway, guys, let's get chatting. Catch you soon. Peace.